put a space in it. I think that was genuinely a genuine mistake.
No, pero Santo, he's from Guadalupe, he's French.
Ah.
That's what he was saying, so he was saying a few French people are talking to me.
Ah, right.
Yeah.
Alright.
He's been he's been following the whole time. Yeah, that's good. He's all over us.
Alright, let's fly.
Oh, what's that one?
Birds. They made it $150.
Wow. Wow. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Gee, that didn't take long.
Well, there we go. Jump in.
It didn't take long to fix that.
I'll send you the photo of the...
I always know when Dave's been in these seats.
Yeah.
Because he puts it right down to get in and out.
Yeah.
You don't have your phone with you. To know the frequency.
Hey?
Your phone.
Oh, is it yapping?
No, so you can get
Okay, you have information golf.
Oh, I see what you meant.
1 to 4.9. Tower.
1249, is it? Who's that? Ramel?
Huh?
Who's 125? Roger.
1 to 4.9 is tower.
Tower. Thank you. You just sounded like Roger then.
Huh?
Yeah.
Cleared Cairns through runway 15, initial climb 6,000, squawk 4336, up frequency 118 or New Zealand 361. New Zealand 361.
So he actually shouldn't be responding to that anyway, you know? That's right, that's Cairns. And then Darwin, I think it's YBGN. Oh, yes it is, sorry, I think so, yeah, I don't know. Yep. Oh, hang on. We are definitely in Cairns now, aren't we? Yeah, it looks like.
I believe so.
Because usually that means the sim thinks you're somewhere else.
Well, it already had data in there from Canberra flight.
Did it?
Yeah. I think maybe I haven't cleared it all out.
Just try. Thinks you're in Brisbane, so wipe that out. So just start there, yeah, start there. YBCS. Now I think we'll be right. Yeah, now we're right.
Now do I have to put all of this in?
Yep. But we need our departure first. I'll get our clearance,
Alright.
and then
Not
yeah, Cairns Tower, g'day, Golf Romeo 516 requesting airways clearance.
Golf Romeo 516, Cairns Tower, g'day, you're cleared to Darwin, climb plane 15, departure, climb by the 6,000, 4276, departures 118.
Yeah, we're cleared to Darwin by the planned route, by the Condom planned route, off runway 15, a Cairns 2 departure. Initially 6,000, squawk is 4276 and departure frequency 118.4, 516.
Golf Romeo 516.
Okie dokie.
Was that 4276?
Taxi to
That's
runway
4276.
Yep, alright.
0 taxi, 5 Charlie 3 Bravo to the Bravo 2 hold runway.
Alright, so it's not this, it's not the Nurnham.
Cairns Tower, on a 1611,
Yeah, but
requesting clearance to Darwin
hold the phone.
Pathfinder
So go departures arrivals there, yeah?
Cairns Tower, Sunday 20, taxi Charlie Street, Bravo Street to Bravo 2, holding point for the runway 15.
Yeah.
runway 20, just to clarify, that's Charlie 3, Bravo, to the Bravo
Now
2
see,
hold.
whatever he just gave us, we don't
Alright,
get.
Charlie 3, Bravo 2 for hold point. 780.
And runway 15. Right.
Zoom 361
Yeah, go on,
requesting
yeah,
push
go.
and start.
You go to the second page of that. So next page.
361
Now
hold
from
position.
there, start doing that.
Alright.
And then when we've got them
Hold
all in,
position New Zealand
we'll look at it
361.
and figure out what we're going to do to it.
Alright.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is the Tony Ralph School of Flying. Ah, no, okay, that means direct.
Okay.
Right, so that's where you would normally have an airway, they're
Alright.
just putting it direct. So your next waypoint is going to be that conda. Yeah, like the Greek parachute is condescending. Now, hang on. That's all right. So these are your waypoints, and these are your airways. typically.
Cairns Tower, one of 6019 requesting taxi.
Okay.
Get it?
Okay.
Got a 6019 taxi by Delta Charlie 1 to the Bravo 2 hold runway 15.
Drop that there, and then go the next airway. So Q91.
Seen by Delta Charlie 1, holding point to Bravo 2, runway 15 on a
Fills that in
60.
for you, saves the fingers.
Yeah.
my Apple phone.
You know you showed me that?
Who?
No, no.
Ah, you never showed me.
Oh, okay.
Now that last one you got to do the typing. So it's a
Yes, that's all.
VEGPU.
Alright.
And the very last one, 6 Alpha, is the arrival into Darwin, so we won't worry about that yet.
Bench
Cairns
Hang
Tower,
on. Take 6 Alpha.
two-way check.
Oh, sorry.
Just that
Yeah.
waypoint, you know.
Sorry.
mate.
Tango 152 Cairns Tower, happy 5.
That's it. Brilliant. So,
Was that
yeah.
like-
Gonna get dizzy getting out of here.
Hmm.
So just go take off now. We'll look at that.
Alright.
So yeah, verify them and let's go through the checklist stuff. Now I'm assuming this was all shut down by the consummate professionals before us.
You would assume so.
So if we find anything in the wrong place as we go through,
Cairns Tower, 780, holding point
otherwise you've got to
Bravo 2
read all
for
the stuff out and
15.
say what they just did a minute ago.
720, confirm ready.
So
Ready.
720, sign, heading at 030, contact departures airborne, runway 15, clear for takeoff.
flight directors on.
Clear for takeoff, runway 15,
Autopilot
780.
on.
On.
V2 speed.
Cairns Tower, Alpha Charlie Golf 001, pressing clearance.
Oh no, those guys. Okay.
Two-way check.
You actually figured the field out, did you? Good man.
Tango 152, healthy rider for break Alpha Charlie Golf 001, Cairns Tower, Delta clear to
We would have run out of
Darwin,
fuel.
5, combat plan route, runway 15, Cairns 2 departure, climb by the SID at 6000, 4257, departures 118.4.
We're looking pretty professional here today, so far. Cairns Tower Golf Romeo 516 requesting push and start.
Cairns Tower, Alpha Charlie Golf 001, so runway at 15, 6000, and squawk 4257 on flight plan route.
Rude. Cairns Tower Golf Romeo 516 requesting push and start.
Golf Romeo 516, push approved.
Push approved 516. Okay.
361, ready for taxi.
Okay, everyone starts the next.
Alright.
Starting in
Together Royal New Zealand 361, taxi by Charlie, Charlie 1, Sydney Bravo 2, hold runway 15.
Now to this, starting engine 2.
Charlie 1 to the Bravo 2, hold
Runway 15, New Zealand 361.
Yeah. I do this all the time lately. I turn the bloody engine bleeds off instead of the...
Other station
Bloody
calling,
backs.
go ahead.
Qantas
That's
16,
better. Starting engine 2.
requesting clearance to Darwin.
Qantas 16, 11, Cairns Tower, g'day, you're cleared to Darwin via Condor planned route. Runway 15, Cairns 2 departure. Climb via the circa 6000, squawk 4376, departures
That's not working.
118.4.
See that? Didn't work. You know,
Yeah,
I watched
the
the
scorecard
rising
again.
EGT. It never
Qantas 16, 11, squawk
I had a funny feeling sometimes
4376.
that don't quite work. Starting engine 2 again.
There we go.
There's was a Condor, the Cairns 2 departure, the initial climb 6000,
Yeah, go
runway
for it.
15, score 4376, and departure.
Now it's a light.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Captain and the entire
Long day for her.
would like to welcome you aboard. May I kindly ask you to fasten your seatbelt now?
Ask us anywhere you like.
Start on a 6019 heavy is holding Bravo 2 ready for departure.
Okay, start engine 1.
My name is Karen Sharp. I'm the first
Qantas 6019, assigned back heading 030, contact departures airborne, runway 15, clear for takeoff.
when the fasten seatbelts
030 on the heading, contact departures on airborne.
When that QR code is really the new engine
Qantas
starts.
6019.
When you think about it.
should be switched
Like I've dined out on them for about 6 months, and now this is the new thing.
available in your in-flight magazine, which you may find in the seat pocket in front of you. May we please remind you once
Okay, there you
more
going. So engine generator's on, I guess. Your damper on.
compartments as they may shift during
Sorry,
flight.
I was just
Right.
watching the... Watching
Just
it.
watching the scenery.
No, no, I'm watching if I need to stop.
Ooh,
It's not
a
my
castle.
favorite.
Acquaint you now with the safety features of
Oh, another castle.
Squirrel.
flight attendants. First,
Oh, they're beautiful.
demonstrate how to fasten and unfasten your
Right.
seatbelt.
Yeah.
If there is a loss of
Okay, so engine generator's on.
will automatically drop from the cabin ceiling. If that happens,
I haven't done this.
pull one of the masks towards
What's that?
That's all.
press the
That must
opening
be
firmly over your nose and mouth. Then
No,
assist
that's
any
all good.
children
How would that get in
traveling
there?
with you.
I didn't put that there. Did you put that
Your life
there?
jacket is under your
No, I didn't put that in.
I didn't put
Please
that there.
observe the following demonstration.
It'll do though.
Your head, attach
Yeah.
the straps to the hook in front, then pull the belt
I know.
until it is tight.
Why am I...
Jump,
I don't know.
leave the aircraft,
Focus.
pull these red tabs to
No, no, that's right, that's right. You got the light.
If necessary, use the rubber tubes to inflate it.
In theory.
Should you leave the aircraft to
Maybe it's still in the
emergency exit
pushback.
over the wing,
Ah, that's what it's doing.
But I did say stop.
left the
Yeah, sometimes it doesn't listen.
This small signal lamp
menu.
lights
Cairns Tower, Qantas 1611, requesting push.
Stop
Stop
now.
that. There you go.
Stop!
A
Station
castle!
calling, Selby.
Oh, another castle!
Qantas 1611, requesting
House of
push.
Parliament, Big Ben,
Qantas 16, 11, I'll just get the whole position to,
engine generator on. Fun, fun.
Holding
Two.
traffic behind, Qantas 1611.
Taxi lights on.
Tango 152, Cairns Tower.
APU off.
If you have any further questions,
Start switch is continuous.
hesitate to ask one of your flight attendants.
Backs to...
Is that continuous or no go too
We
far?
are now
No.
ready for takeoff.
Yeah, that's right, that's right. Packs back to auto. APU bleed off. LNAV VNAV. Auto brake RTO. Flaps for takeoff.
Cabin's ready.
Cabin is...
New Zealand 361, holding
Does anyone know where we've got to go?
New Zealand 361, you can line up on 15, stand by.
It's funny, I had that funny feeling in my guts like I don't know where I've got a taxi and I'm thinking I don't have to know.
Wait a minute. I
I
don't have to know. That's Juju's problem.
Line up 15, New Zealand 361.
Right. And then left.
I think we just did that. I think we already did that while we'll push it back.
Yes.
New Zealand at
No, because once
New Zealand 361 assigned left heading at 030.
Okay,
Runway
so we can't go
15,
wrong
clear
in
for
that.
takeoff, contact departures airborne.
then you go left and you got the runway, so you
Heading 030, runway 15, cleared for takeoff, New Zealand 361.
Alright, we'll take your word for it. Cairns
Well, I can
Tower,
see
Golf
here from
Romeo
the window.
516, just requesting taxi.
California 516, taxi via Charlie 1 to the Bravo 2, hold runway 15.
That's Charlie 1 to the Bravo 2, holding point 15, Golf Romeo 516.
Charts are just restarted.
Yeah, no
Corner
worries.
16, then behind the taxi
No
in
worries.
737
Plenty of
behind
time.
you, you're cleared to push.
Where have we?
Oh, I don't know, you're being sarcastic.
No,
Behind the reversing aircraft behind me, cleared for push once cleared.
I would love to have been in the tower watching us push back. It'd just be like, WTF? One out, then not that. Oh look, there you go. See, now he's just landed on the runway we've got to take off from.
Correct.
That
So-
gives us a good clue.
That's a huge clue. So just like Ramel said, you go left, right, left. See, that's Charlie over there.
Alright, I'm nearly there.
Yeah.
While I'm here.
May as well. We've got the technology, may as well use it.
Absolutely. Went to all this trouble.
Yeah, oh, that's right. I hope you appreciate that. I loaded all these flights into that rubbish the other day, so we could just use the taxi
I
chart.
was wondering why it came up. So what did he say? Charlie Bravo 2 holding point.
But it's to the Bravo 2 holding point. It's Charlie 1.
Okay, so we don't even have to go out on.
Taxi via Alfalfa
Yeah.
to Charlie
Yeah.
to Bravo 1 holding point. But yeah, certainly that plane landing there along that black bit of stuff over there probably gives a
Cairns
clue.
Tower, Alpha 152, make choice.
Bravo Tango 152, have your 5, happy.
It's a go.
See, it gets very windy in Cairns. Look, some of those palm trees are on their side.
Yeah, crazy.
They've got their roots sticking out to the side. Some are up that way and some are totally sideways.
Go, go,
They
right.
use palm trees.
Right now, I'm going. I was
Yeah,
going
just-
to go out there.
We don't want to go on the alfalfa,
Oh, okay.
so it's going to sneak out here. But yeah, they use palm trees in Cairns instead of windsocks. Because it does get pretty cyclonic up there. And windsocks, they just blow off, but these things are pretty sturdy.
There's always a new one growing up.
Yeah. If you're in like a little prop plane, they don't let you take off. If the palm trees are more than 40 degrees from vertical, they don't let you fly.
I wouldn't let me fly either. Bravo.
At 60 degrees, they actually fly without you. I'm sure I left my plane in. Should have tied it down.
Yeah, you gotta tie it down.
I think the main thing getting out of Cairns is there's mountains on one side and an ocean on the other side. So not long after taking off, you have to turn to one of those sides.
I can see.
Yeah, let me demonstrate. So, it's not actually, with the colour, it helps you decide which way you should turn.
Yeah, keep the blue side up.
Yeah.
No, not in this case.
Keep the blue side ahead.
Not in this case.
Yeah, not in this case. Yeah.
And ground, Tower Connor 1611 requesting taxi.
Definitely avoid the red.
Corner 1611, taxi via Charlie 1 to the Bravo 2, hold runway 15.
Taxi via Charlie 2, Bravo 2, holding point 15. 5.
Qantas 1611, Charlie 1 to the Bravo 2 hold.
My apologies, Charlie to the holding point.
Just follow us, Ross.
Nice.
Just follow the black stuff.
Yeah, just follow us. We've been doing all day. Cairns Tower, Golf Romeo 516, Bravo 2, holding point 15.
Golf Romeo 516, assigned left heading 030, runway 15, clear for takeoff, contact departures airborne.
Sign left heading 030 and we'll contact departures airborne. Thanks for your ATC, mate, 516.
No worries.
Where are we going? 037.
G'day, boss.
G'day, Ross. Sort of saying after we take off, you head roughly that direction. Notice is away from the red towards the blue stuff. But I think it's sort of runway heading and then feel off to that heading.
You have the mountain in front of you.
Hey?
The mountain will be right in front of you.
Yeah. We'll get a great view of the Daintree as we crash in.
I don't have the crosshairs, you see.
Yeah, it will show up.
Yeah, it will.
Alright, and we will clear for takeoff.
Yep.
Apparently.
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 I never actually acknowledged the takeoff clearance. It feels very bad. $80 knots. V1. Positive rate. So who's this? Is this approach or centre?
That was that one.
Oh, the 1184.
1184 is approach.
Got it. Shall we just do that for now? Because that's what they sort of guy gave us, and I'll get onto him, and then we'll sort the rest of the shit out.
This
Cairns approach, Golf Romeo 516 with you, passing 4,000 for 6,000.
Golf Romeo 516, Cairns approach, hello again, climb by the SIT level 180, turn left heading 360.
Left heading 360 and continue the climb 180, Golf Romeo 516. You should be doing that.
Yeah.
There you go.
180, what was this?
18 and that's 36. 000. Okay, auto brake off, gear is off. You want the flaps up?
Yeah, sorry.
You're right. Flaps up. Taxi lights off. We'll do it from here.
And Golf Romeo 516, using navigation track direct Conda flight plan route.
Resume main navigation, track direct Conda, Golf Romeo 516. Perfect. Yeah, I'll come in. Yeah. You excuse me for a few minutes?
Yeah, my plane.
Hey, your butt. You just said that to beat me to saying it, didn't you?
Yeah.
Your aircraft.
Thanks. What a lovely view.
that's in 10,000 feet.
That's in 10,000 feet. Give me checklist.
Landing lights off.
Landing lights off.
Seatbelt sign off.
Seatbelt sign off.
Barometer as required.
Yeah.
Set standard.
Right.
Yes, star switches off.
And stuff which is off.
Logo lights off.
Logo light off.
Checklist complete. No more checklist until. Okay, later.
Cairns approach, corner 1611, passing 2000 for 6000.
Corner 1611, Cairns approach, good day. Identified, climb by the SIT level 180, climb 10 left heading 360.
Alright.
Sorry, that was climb to 180.
Corner 1611, A firm, climb by SIT level 180, turn right now heading 360.
Is this supposed to be lit up?
Turning right now
yeah,
to 360, corner 1611.
Alright. It's a bit of a different view now, eh? Out the window?
Yeah, it's very nice.
Yeah. Very nice. And I will head off to the Gulf of Carpentaria. That's what we will cross. Right there?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the Gulf of Carpentaria.
Oh, it's not what it's called.
Yeah. Yeah.
Little Charquito. 300 miles. I've been doing.
Excellent. That was nice.
It's nice, eh?
Yeah. All good. Look at that. Dot, dot, dot.
And corner 1611, resume navigation, track direct, Condor flight plan route.
Resume our navigation, fly direct, Condor 1611.
Ross, hold on our
Golf Romeo 516, contact Prison Center 120.55, see ya.
120.55. Presenter 120.55. Thanks very much for ATC. Golf Romeo 516. 120.55. Brisbane Centre, this is Golf Romeo 516 with you at flight level 180.
And Golf Romeo 516 is still with the approach.
Sorry about that. Brisbane Centre, Golf Romeo 516 with you, flight level 180.
Golf Romeo 516, Brisbane Centre, g'day, climb flight level 340.
Climb flight level 340, Golf Romeo 516.
Brisbane Centre, corner 1611 with you, passing 120 for 180.
1611, Brisbane Centre, g'day, climb flight level 360.
Wow,
Peter Hardy.
thank you. Wow, that's fantastic.
Brisbane Centre, could I amend the cruise to 380 if possible?
Great stuff you're doing. All the best.
1611, climb up.
Thank you very
level
much.
380.
Amended 380, Connor 1611.
Captain Morgan, donated $20 landing fees.
I think that camera's stopped again.
Which?
That one. Does it look like it? No?
No, it is working.
Ah, okay.
It's a bit of delay.
No, but here it's...
Let me reset that. Captain Plop donated $15.
Yeah. Every landing is going to give $3 or something.
Nice. Landing fee.
He's rock. He's rock 50 years dollars.
It saves some money tonight.
Just excuse me. We don't go outside. Just 10 minutes. You said.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fine.
We're just having a burning review. Terrible, but what do you do?
What do you do?
Already done it, mate. You did your best.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
What you've done, everything I could have, everything I should. Por favor.
Can you go faster?
What? I'm looking for donation, but you want to see the follow as well.
No, I'd like to see who, if I know anyone, that's all.
Avia 2,
No,
Velo Santo.
I sent a private message. No, I mean, this 3AK is...
That's
my initials.
Dakar.
That's Dak from Canada.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dakar.
Hmm.
Did he see?
I thought he was smaller.
Ah,
He was following us this morning.
he read it.
Next 489 Delta Star clearance available.
Kilo 489 Delta, go ahead.
For cardio 80.
Is that 10K?
Doing 489 Delta Star clearance is the Cody 7 Alpha arrival, runway 15, maintain flight level 250.
Copy, going to Cody 7 Alpha arrival runway 15 and maintain level 250, queuing for 89 Delta.
And Kilo 589 Delta, just confirm that you're sort of 4456 and both Charlie.
7 viewers.
Sorry, say again for 489 Delta.
What's Ross going on about that?
4456 and field transponders at both Charlie.
Yeah.
Because Rex makes it sweat every time.
Queuing 489 Delta, yep, we've got 4456 in the box and we're squawking by Charlie.
I think 489 Delta, thanks.
Centre New Zealand 361.
361, go ahead.
Can I get 10 minutes out of the cockpit?
10 minutes? Must be going for a shower.
No worries, let me know when you're back.
Someone else for 10 minutes out of the cockpit. 10 minutes?
Go for a shower.
I keep forgetting you guys can't hear. Back there. It's hooked. You can get a bit more if you unhook it.
Ah, if I unhook it.
Yeah.
Unhook the hook. Alright.
Well,
We're you fly?
Safe up in this tree.
Yeah, Tony loves to fly an empty. Except when he doesn't fly an empty.
He likes to fly empty, yes.
Yeah. He likes to fly with an empty plane, but he does like to load up on his fuel.
Unreal.
10 minutes isn't too long.
You can do a lot in 10 minutes. You have a shower, get another bag of popcorn on.
20 contact Brisbane Centre now, 125.2. Good day.
for 7820.
And Center queuing for 89 Delta. Do you want us to go over to 120.55 just for better quality?
No, negative.
Russ got a bank angle warning.
9 Delta, stay on 133.7 for now.
Bank angle. Bank angle.
So could you type that for queuing for 89 Delta? A bit of trouble to hearing you at the moment.
Brisbane Centre, 7820 with you, flight level 340. 2 Centre still on takeoff frequency 125.2. 125.2 for 7820. Coming for 89 Delta verify level.
Queuing for 89 Delta, flight level 250, and we can hear you 4x5 now.
Coming for 89 Delta, actually you're now with the map, this report's no longer required.
Reports no longer required, queuing for 89 Delta.
And Lauren, what's Lawrence flying? It's Lawrence.
Lawrence said he was flying, but I don't know where he is.
What's his call sign?
No idea.
6019, contact Brisbane Centre now. 125.5. Correction, 125.2.
I can't see him here.
125.3 for 6019.
Flo needs to try that again, because last time it was in camera. He did like 3 goes around and landed in the city.
Yep, now the long haul begins. My first officer's bailed. It's hard to get good help these days, so.
It's hard to do. He's saying it for years.
Yeah. It's hard to get help with. It's hard to get good help these years.
For 89 Delta, contact me now 120.55.
All these years.
0.55 queuing for 89 Delta.
All this.
Yeah.
Brisbane Centre queuing for 89 Delta with you 125. Sorry, 120.55.
Coming for 89 Delta, Brisbane Centre, good day.
Yeah. Early. So when you flying next?
Me? As in the team or me personally? The team. Well, we land in Darwin, and then we fly to Alice Springs, and then we fly to Perth.
We all want that. Yeah.
Long haul.
These are the longest flight on the other side of the west side of Australia.
Do you call this the west side of Australia?
Yeah.
Well, because we're more than 3 minutes from the coast. We're in the west of Australia.
Like, I thought it was ready to descend for level 130.
I don't think Lawrence would agree with you.
We're ready to send 130 queuing for it.
I don't think so.
Nah, he knows he lives bloody far away.
It's worth the cost.
They live so far away, the sunset takes 4 hours to catch up with him. That's how far he lives.
Boring.
Alright.
So now we're in the cruise. What's everyone doing to pass the time?
Yeah, what are we gonna do to pass the time?
Yeah,
We'll
well,
put up some poles.
yeah. Why don't we have a poll?
Let's have a poll.
What do we have a poll about?
Are you watching? Yes or no?
Russ, what are you doing to pass the long haul? You're probably cooking yourself some delicious snacks, aren't you? That you're gonna eat all by yourself. No. Nowhere near. It's very green out here. Must have had some rain this week. it's very green.
361% center, are you back with me?
Must have had some rain this week. It's a bit green out there.
Can we start a poll for 5 minutes? A poll?
Paddy goes to confession. And the priest says, yes, Paddy, what have you done? He said, Father, this is new girl in town, her name's Fanny Green. I've slept with her 5 times. The priest goes, oh, said 5 Hail Marys and God will forgive you. The priest goes in. Says, yes, what can I do for you? Oh, Father, bless me, Father, I've sinned. There's this new woman in town, Fanny Green, and I've slept with her 10 times this week. Say 10 Our Fathers and God will forgive you. And Sunday rolls around and the priest is up in the pulpit and never need to do his sermon and gorgeous looking Irish woman in green dress and the sparkliest, shiniest green shoes you have ever seen. So she walks down the front, she sits in the front pew and does the old Sharon Stone sitting, and the priest looks at the altar and he says, he says, is that Fanny Green? And the altar boy says, no, Father, I think it's just a reflection off the shoes.
How are we going on the polls?
Two people are just watching. Well, it's probably
Just watching.
they missed out on.
One is watching and listening.
Oh, there's other people missing out on quality jokes.
Paddy goes over to Mick's place. Yep. Paddy, what have you done to yourself? I've broken my leg. He said, oh my God. He said, you okay? He said, sit down. He says, can I do anything for you? He says, would you do me a favour and go upstairs and get my slippers? He says, sure. He goes, and when he gets to the top of the stairs, he sees,
From 516, contact Brisbane Centre now, 125.2. Have a good day.
125.2. I'm going to Brisbane Centre, 125.2. Thanks very much. Go from here, 516.
Jetstar 792, the lead controller descending, now reported IFR traffic.
Just 792, say again, please.
Jetstar 792, cleared to lead controller descending, now reported IFR traffic.
Roger, just 792, thanks.
Clipper 510, descend to 8000.
8,000, Clipper 910, Clipper 510.
Brisbane Centre, Golf Romeo 516 at flight level 340.
Golf Romeo 516, Brisbane Centre.
Ooh, now I'm watching and listening.
Oh.
Ooh.
Brisbane Centre, corner 7328.
they're all waiting for the end of the game.
Yeah.
So, Mick gets to the top of the stairs and he sees
7328, are you happy with that?
your 20-year-old daughter's
Indeed,
bedroom
corner
and
7328.
scantily dressed to say,
7328, thanks. You can taxi Alpha 3, runway 19 left.
hello Uncle, what are you doing?
Taxi Alpha 3, hold point runway 19 left, corner 7328.
There's no way he said that. You know, there's no way. He says, hang on a sec. He says, Paddy, both of them? Pulls up, says, I'm like fucking one of them.
465, expect further descent in about 10 minutes.
Further descent in about 10 minutes on a 465.
Moving right along.
New Zealand 361 with your flight level 360.
New Zealand 361, centre.
Well, it seems half the people are just watching and the other half is watching and listening.
Wow.
Well.
Clipper 510, turn right heading 010, descend to 4000.
So running 010 and down to 4,000, Clipper 910, Clipper 510.
Hey, Clipper 510, record visual.
Walk on Clipper 510.
sneeze.
Don't sneeze, please.
About to cross the Pacific.
Yeah.
Well. Well, at least you have some clouds. I didn't have any clouds before.
No?
No. Only one cloud all the way.
Solito.
Clipper 510, we do require 20 milk miles before the localizer to slow down.
Clipper 510, so is that 20 track miles from landing, or do you need a 20-mile final?
We need a 20-mile extended final from Betzel, Clipper 510.
Clipper 510, no.
Yeah, look out.
Clipper 1611 today on frequency.
Chrono 1611.
It's gonna be slideshow night.
Level 380.
Dave slideshow night.
Yeah. Boring.
Boring. Who's Grant talking to?
Hey, Jules. It's in a house at Lightning Ridge. They're the windows.
That's awesome. Mm.
They've got stuff like that everywhere.
Sonar 328 ready to go.
Very funny.
Corner 70.
She's probably got one of you in there too.
Cancel sit, flight heading 200, climb 6,000, runway 19, left short takeoff.
Cancel sit, flight heading 200, corner 7328, and climb 6,000.
Exactly.
Not stupid as her. Middle of nowhere. Jules, middle of nowhere. KFC drive-through.
It's like the Coke in the...
Everywhere you go, you see these stupid little things.
Oh, so there's not really a KFC there. Someone just stole the sign.
And so just jump the sign in front of the Beverly Hillbillies plot.
That's funny.
Right.
Clipper 510 for your 20-mile final, stop descent at 5,000.
That is
Middle of nowhere.
Stop descent at 5,000, Clipper 510.
That just reminds me of New Guinea.
Yeah, I'm about to say that. The vending machine in New Guinea.
6019, increase the maximum speed and decrease.
Traditional tribal.
Yeah.
Traditional.
Maximum speed cruise on 6019.
Secret recipe.
Ah, look who shows up.
Who showed up?
Who shut up?
The FO.
Oh yeah, welcome back, FO.
Yeah.
By the way. Your plan. It's funny, Karen put in for some annual leave too.
New Zealand 361.
Coincidentally.
That is a Volkswagen.
Yeah.
New Zealand 361.
361, no, increase Mac Decimal 81.
That thing there.
Mac Decimal 81, New Zealand 361.
You shine your lights onto that, and it lights provides the light for the...
He just got 50 gigs of data. All his photos are going to show up at Dave's slideshow night.
Oh, look, here's another picture of me waving.
Yeah, here's another picture of red dirt.
Oh, here's a picture of me waving hello.
Yeah.
Oh, here's a picture of me waving goodbye.
Chrono 1611.
Oh, this one's good. This is me just waving.
Hey, we put a poll before.
Yeah?
We did a poll.
On what? Whether I'd come back or not?
No. I said, are you watching? Are you just watching and listening, or don't
Brisbane
know?
Centre.
And what it all comes up, don't know.
Coming through 3,000 to 6,000.
One don't know.
7328 identified time, flight level 400.
And nobody else is paying any attention at all.
Level 400, one is 7328 meow.
Jimmy, are you watching? Yes or no?
So I run it for the car. The farmer got rid of it at the last minute.
Now, you'll have to warn you now, we're going to have a surprise guest come and visit.
Surprise guest.
Yes.
Oh,
Steve is going to drop in
Ah!
cool.
When's he coming by?
in about half an hour.
Ah!
Shoot.
Shit.
This is just Rusty place where he makes all the stuff out of bidding and everything.
Just Rusty, or just Rusty?
The 510, if you want to start your speed reduction, you've got 30 track miles to run. I've got a 737 behind you. Sorry,
It's a great souvenir from Just Rust.
Tighten me up if you can.
The speed will be down to like 155, 140 to 155 knots.
Oh, no,
And then next door, is there being another shop next door, Just Dust?
And just confirm you need a full 20 mile final.
For sale.
Except we got a 5 mile final.
Funny!
You're a good team to hear about, because you've got nothing else to do but sit around cracking jokes.
The 510 now is expected down onto the local way.
I get it. Yeah, I get it now.
Just observing flight level 360 for flight level 250.
Steve started his big promotion on Facebook now. My dad picks the fruit. Tony Ralph is spending the majority of this weekend flying
Drinking and flying.
in a Boeing 737 Flight 72. Major Australian cities raising funds and awareness of spinal cord injury and research, spinal cord injury, enormous impact, blah, blah, blah. Awesome.
510 descend to 4,000.
Descend 4,000, clip of 510.
Good work, Steve. Love your work.
Play on words, Jules.
Lavatory. Oh, no, lavatory. Get it?
Just correction, Qantas 465, that's the current heading.
Pretty shitty ass joke.
I don't even know what he's talking about.
Gunny.
Current heading is B50, Qantas 465.
465, and left heading 340, descend to
I regret telling you about that.
There's his helicopter around.
Heading 3.
I regret telling you about that. I told him to get some extra storage on.
Was that
I regret it
5,000
now.
at descend to?
Well, that
Didn't you
didn't.
know you were going to regret that as you said it?
To 5,000 feet.
No, because I thought he was whinging and moaning about not having his photos, so I was thinking of putting myself out of that misery. I just stopped complaining. He's a sort of.
10,
I didn't realise that was
runway 19 left, clip of 510.
Yeah.
So you haven't been kicked after my jokes?
No. Doesn't seem so.
173.28, but navigation clear direct to Iskim.
Clear direct Iskim on 7328 meow.
Good old William. Looking after us, eh?
Absolutely.
One step ahead of us.
What?
He's one step ahead of us.
How do you mean?
Well, we're here,
Yeah.
and there was no one on there, but he just jumped on. He was over here. He's just
Oh, I
jumped
get
on up
that.
there.
What a guy.
What a guy.
So glad we had that pool shut down.
I know, it was good. It's the best $100 you spent this morning.
Yeah.
116, I'm just gaining a bit on the preceding traffic, reduce Mac decimal 77.
using 77, Connor 1611.
Slow down, Roscoe.
Stop sneaking up on us, Ross.
Trying to, exactly what you're trying to do.
Just confirm the left hand 210.
Yeah, left hand 210, we're just trying to fix up possessed aircraft.
It's above us too. It's at 380.
He's trying to go higher and faster. He thinks he's in the bloody Olympics.
Network control space. There's no
Higher, faster, stronger.
I don't know.
From 3,000
You'll be able to take your seats out of your plane, Ross.
Yeah, we'll
You've got it, like Tony has.
and clear to enter control.
That's what he's doing. He's in the back throwing all the passenger seats out. That's to try to lighten the load. Try to speed it up. Chucking the 3D printer out the window. Oh no, I didn't mean to.
Oh, shit.
If you had a real plane, you'd have a 3D printer on the plane in case you needed any parts.
You know, that's...
Mid-flight. The trouble is, you go, oh look, we need a new landing gear lever. But really, you run out of fuel before it prints it.
Yeah, see you soon, William.
Yeah, so we need that lever now.
Turn right, heading 010.
Are we there? Have we got it?
Just stand on.
Oh, it's coming.
1013.
Sounds like 1013, just had it.
You're watching the fuel gun.
Qantas 465 reduced to 220 knots or less.
Reduced to 220 knots or less, Qantas 465.
Jetstar 965, runway 14, expect visual approach, report visual.
Expect the visual will occur just on 95.
Now I've just had Peter Harding. There's another simmer. Peter Harding has actually just sent me personally $50. So
He donated, wasn't it? He donated 150.
Peter Harding on there.
Yeah.
Well, he sent me 50 personally to my PayPal account. So that's what, $200?
Does he need a pool shutdown?
Runway 19 approach.
I'll have to donate another 50 to make up the 50 he just gave me.
It's 100 minimum for pool shutdown. 100 minimum.
3,
Thanks, but it's 100 minimum.
Yeah, for a shutdown of a pool.
Titan white rocket.
Titan!
We gotta get, hey! We gotta get someone around. We gotta get someone around to William's house and let the tires down on his car for tomorrow. You know.
Land 19 left, Clipper 510.
Oh, Titan, eres Titan.
Do they know Williams on?
Qantas 465, you've got about 30 track miles to run.
Roger that, Qantas 465.
Ross, do you need us to speed up?
He's bringing Steve up, Tone.
Just a mate of his.
Oh, good. How good's that?
Yeah, it's great.
Why does he need to slow down? Isn't he in a 380?
Yeah, he got told to slow down.
Just keep going.
You alright, big fella?
I don't know.
11.
Maybe someone stick the controller $50.
I'd like to sit in the third office
Resuming
seat
profile
there,
speed, 1621.
feeling the power.
Titan white rocket.
Jetstar 965, descend to 7,000.
Warmest regards, Tony and crew.
Just on 95.
Thank you.
That's very, very generous, I reckon. I'm a bit touched, really, by all the, you know, the participation and
Yeah,
and the donations. It's been wonderful, eh?
it's very lovely. Yeah, it's got, because what's it up to now? It's been going up all morning. It's not showing you what it's up to.
Oh yeah, it's on one of the other pages.
Yeah. Yes, 737. Business jet, 737.
Who is it?
Titan. White rocket. No, I'm not sure why you had to slow down either, Ross. But maybe Tony slipped someone $50. Maybe.
Yeah. Good with that. Anyway, it's just as well they slowed you down. You can just keep following us, right?
Anyway, you don't want to get lost.
Yeah, just keep following us, and that way, yeah, you can't get lost. None of this going higher than us and faster than us.
Yes, no doubt, Spacey.
No doubt. Callan Ward's looking at it. Ralphie.
What's that?
Callan Ward is following it.
Yeah, good. G'day, Callan.
More car.
Oh, good on you. Actually, Paul, you can come over here and have a look if you want.
We're just headed out of Cairns and we're heading over to Darwin.
Yeah, come over and have a Darwin stubby with us to Saba.
¿Cuál tickets now?
Bueno.
What do you want? There's a couple of scones left.
Yeah. Yeah. So we're going to Darwin and then we're going down to Alice Springs and then we're going from Alice Springs to Perth and that's it for today and then tomorrow we do the rest of Australia. Gracias, mi amor. Did Tony, do you have any scones yet?
Meanwhile, I'm at what? 0.895? What are you flying?
It is Concorde.
No, Concorde wouldn't be in the point anything. Concorde, 0.8's a taxi in a Concorde.
Speed's alive.
Yeah. 0.8. Yeah, the tape doesn't move until you get into 0.8.
Just by 965 instead of 4,000 cancelled.
You're a good man, Grant.
Before I walk in.
Have what?
4,000 cancelled for get
Have you actually worked on a real plane, have you?
Yeah.
You were going to open that and hand it to me. So I could smuggle it out unopened.
Hey Grant, you want to see me in my airline skirt?
I always laugh about when you're in a situation like that. You know, sometimes like around a bar, like they won't let you take. You know, they won't let you have a closed thing. They'll always crack the cans open. Or on a plane, they always crack the cans open. And I always think, when they're doing that for me, they don't get it, eh? But there's no way that thing's staying shut. They're just not, no way in a million years is that thing going to stay shut. Like there is no danger.
No, my thought was handing it to you when you're going, and then going.
Oh, right.
Grant,
That's right.
ask for a glass of red, it'd still be biting.
Yeah, that's right.
Wouldn't have been made.
Remember the red last night?
Yeah.
I do.
Do you remember last night?
Absolutely.
No.
I remember yesterday as if it was only yesterday.
465, turn left, heading 330.
Oh, hang on, is plug gone past?
Turn left, heading 330, minus 465.
Dreaming.
Telling me streaming. Is a new one? Telling me streaming.
Hot crumpets with honey. Well, the neighbours made these and just dropped them off to us.
Well, you know what? You aren't going to believe this, Ross. I had bloody crumpets with honey on last night, going to bed.
Did ya?
I haven't eaten crumpets for years.
Me neither.
Probably like a decade or two.
That's
And I had crumpets. I had like a savoury crumpet and a sweet crumpet. So I had Vegemite on one and like a honey one as like a dessert.
2-course meal.
Yeah. It's just Vegemite for me.
Yeah.
And honey one as a dessert.
133.87.
You haven't had crumpets in years. How old were those crumpets?
Yeah, I'm not talking.
About as old as your lasagna.
No, yeah, anything. Roger, I can't hear anything you say just because she's eating. Her mouth's moving because she's eating. Stop talking.
133.7 New
That
Zealand.
and Tony's in the room.
Yeah, so you're not likely to hear anything other than me anyway. Anyway, you can all relax. Joan has left the building. That was a very awkward weekend at Bernie's thing this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you know, just sort of a bit weird. But anyway, all good. It was their wedding anniversary the other day. Right? I know the feed's on that, I've been careful. But, like, we've been married 14 years, and there's been 3 of us for 8.5. Digest that. That's true.
That's very nice. Very nice that be 3 of you.
Yeah. But so, now it's sort of going to be a bit, it's going to be actually a bit weird. Because there was always, for all that time, there's always been that consideration of, you know, like, it wouldn't matter what you were thinking of doing or where you were thinking of going or anything, you'd always think, oh, what about? And now, we're going to get used to not going, what about?
Yeah.
It's sort of be good, but it'd be kind of weird almost, you know? Even when you're shopping.
Yeah.
Now we go, oh, 2 litres of milk and 1 litre of milk.
Yeah.
You know, you literally were doing that all the time. And now it's sort of like, no, you can put the 1 litre back. You know, it's weird. Very weird, very new phase, you know?
Clipper 510 vacating right onto Alpha 4.
Clipper 510, taxi to the bay.
Taxi to the bay, Clipper 510.
That's because he's in the room. Because he's in the room.
Now, come on. I get that. Now, Captain Plod is implying that I'm some sort of alcoholic or something.
Well, I don't think he talks about alcoholism.
Yeah, but look, he's saying, try the bottle of Jack Daniels, Tennessee apple. It's funny, isn't it? Like, when I try a drink, I normally just have a sip. He tries a bottle. Not bad. I used to just taste it. But, okay, so you try a whole bottle just to make sure you like it. No, I get it. What's it, Jack? Tennessee apple bourbon.
So is it bourbon made from apple juice, or is it bourbon with apple juice in it? It sounds interesting.
Oh, there we go. We just got kicked off YouTube.
Yeah, good one.
What is it?
It's Caro Emerald. She's a Dutch singer.
Oh, right. Well, probably won't get kicked off YouTube.
Probably will.
So it'd be more appropriate if we're flying into Amsterdam then.
Yeah.
Runway 19 left, clear to land.
It's called
Hey?
Haven't you actually got to play a song that somebody knows before you get kicked?
No, that's what I said. We're not going to get kicked off YouTube if it's a Dutch song.
This is the last time I ever have a liquid lunch. That's what the song's called.
Oh, is that what it's called? Oh, right. Oh, okay. I got you. Now I get it, Ramel.
Yeah.
Just not up on my Dutch pop songs.
Ah, it's alright.
Squares up on the screen, guys. The donation thing.
Uh-huh.
Liquid lunch.
That's about... Oh, I can't do it.
That's it.
Yeah,
Yeah, there.
yeah.
There you go. Now, hey, Ramel, show Dave the new donate screen.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, but there's a new one. It's just...
the new one.
Oh, I see you set up.
Yeah, see, if you look at the list,
There we go.
that says donate only. Oh, look at that one. How's that? You couldn't be more obvious, could it? Yeah, now there's a screen.
Got Romeo 516 and Qantas 1611 in turn, Connacht Brisbane Centre 133.7.
133.7. Thanks for your ATC, mate. 516.
Bravo 6.
And 1611, 133 decimal 7, thanks for the coverage.
Yeah, go for it.
Should be William.
Ah, is it?
Should be.
G'day, g'day. Golf Romeo 516 with you at flight level 340.
Afternoon, Tony. G'day.
Very good, man. We paid $100 to have that pool shut down, you know. Hello.
Hello, how you going?
Where you going, Mike Kettle?
Yeah, Connor 1611 with him.
1611, Brisbane Centre G'day. Report your MAC number.
Number is decimal 81.
Yeah, slow him down, William. He's trying to overtake us all the time.
Slow Mark, G'day, decimal 78.
Give him 76.
Decimal 78.
Give him 76, William.
133 decimal 2, close high rates.
Gonna cost you a fortune this weekend.
Yeah, right, stop trying to overtake. I can't afford it. I can't afford it anymore. William, you know I'm good for the money, mate. Wait, we need more donations. Oh, dear.
I know, Ross is always trying to sneak up on us.
516, maintain Mark decimal 80 or greater.
80 or greater, 516. Yeah.
It's 4,000 below.
Just trying to hurry up here and go on overtake because it's going to be quite hard to get you more separation.
Really, flight simulation doesn't get better than this, I don't think, does it? It's as real as it gets, including the bribes to the air traffic controllers.
Exactly. It's very real life.
Yeah.
Ross, he's gonna have to get out ahead of us in Darwin.
Can't you just get him to track him correctly?
Send him back to Cairns for his wallet.
Singapore, turn on A. So sorry, stay request again, please. Singapore, turn on 8, Roger, resume navigation, track direct IGOPA, land route.
Oh, Ross, just gonna have to break.
Can't do it. I can't get it busted.
No. Have another bottle of bourbon.
Have that apple bourbon.
Yeah.
Smooth as a baby's bum, that stuff.
I'd like to try that.
I wouldn't, it sounds nice.
Yeah.
It just actually does sound nice, doesn't it?
Yeah. Because that Jack Daniels, the cinnamon one is very nice. It's nicer than it's not as sickly sweet as
Yeah, it's sort of got more like a spice.
Yeah.
It's like the spiced rum sort of idea. Yeah.
It's more integrated. So I think they do a good job of that.
Yeah.
So Pity Grant's already been to Jack, that's it.
It's pretty what?
Dan Murphy's. So Pity Grant's already been to Dan Murphy's.
Has he?
I think so.
Now I know why they can't hear you, because your microphone's above your head.
I thought this didn't work. I thought it's that one.
No, it's these.
Alright.
One of these days I'm going to have to change that. Just like one of these days, like at the very latest tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yeah.
Because you do realise that we shouldn't go beyond that.
Yeah.
But in World Flight I always do that. It won't actually do it, but I just like the look of that.
Yeah.
But you might take a photo of it and send it across. He said 0.80 or quicker. There you go, Roscoe. Just sending you a text, Ross.
We need a camera on a telescope, if we want to just bring it down and...
Yeah, it has crossed my mind.
Yeah.
I tried to get another camera going.
Yeah.
And it just, for some reason, I'm technologically challenged. For some reason, if I plug another camera into this system, you'll lose one of the existing ones. It's just like you can only have 2 cameras. That's it. And I don't know why it limits it like that. It doesn't sort of make sense to me. Oh, where's Lawrence? Is he flying along now? He should have left. He should have.
He should be, but I can't see him on VATScope.
Lawrence, what's happening? That should be annoying enough.
Yeah.
I'll send him the .83 photo with one of those winky faces. Did anyone tell you about the drama here last night?
Yeah, I am, thank you.
That we...
No. Yeah, what happened? You pull all this out? Just for shiggles.
Flying along, happy, happy, joy, joy, and then all of a sudden it went, boom, like there's no spring, like to the left. You clunk underneath the floor.
No, probably.
So to go from there to right, it was still as hard as it is.
Yeah.
And from there to left was just like a toy. And I thought, oh, you were joking. You know, talk about heart sinking.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I just sort of sat and thought for a minute.
It's not like you?
Yeah, unlike me, yeah. Rather just jumping in. But I thought, do I bother? Like, even to look at this, you got to rip all this out, you know?
Yeah.
So I crawled underneath the light, and the dead giveaway is I could see a nut. Right, actually just a nut on the floor of the concrete.
Yeah.
And I could see this spring laying there. And I thought, it's not broken. Yeah, I thought the thing had broken. But it's just a nut's come off the end. So when I knew it's actually fixable, well, let's talk. Ripped out. You know, ripped the seat out, ripped this out, ripped this out. You know, had the thing in absolute bits, pulled the floor up. You know, put this nut back on and then put it all back together again.
Find any more notes?
No. But I found Kevin's pen. Or one of them. Another one of them.
And Pablo's? Do you find any?
Oh, sorry. I meant to say Pablo, didn't I? You know what I realised the other day? We were talking about coffee. I was saying how, you know, when I was a kid we used to drink this coffee called International Roast.
Yeah.
And it was like, it was similar to if you got the contents of an ashtray.
Yes, I remember it.
Yeah, and you put hot water on it and strained it.
Yes.
That's what it tastes like.
Yes.
It's the most revolting, doesn't even vaguely resemble coffee in the world.
No, ashtray more accurate.
Yeah, but honestly it was like that.
Yeah.
It was cheap is what it was.
Yeah.
Really, really the cheapest coffee thing. Coffee-like substance money could buy. And it reminded me, I was thinking of like shit cheap coffee. And I'm pretty sure there was a coffee called Pablo.
Most likely.
I think there was. I think there was a coffee called that. I think if they still make that, I'm going to get a tin of that shit, you know, like... So look what I found.
It's probably made in Nicaragua.
I found over the tip. Nicaragua. Every third tin's probably got a bag of cocaine in it. Might be worth buying some.
I saw this thing on the. I didn't read the whole article, but I just saw the headline that the police swapped some cocaine for icing sugar. You know.
But badass cake. Yeah.
But because they swapped it and this guy was moving it like he thought it was drugs, when it got to trial, when it got to court, he got off because he wasn't actually moving drugs. He was
moving icing sugar. Yeah, right.
So bitten in the ass. Very pissed.
Oh yeah.
You had him.
Yeah. If you just let him do what he was doing.
You
would have had him.
Yeah, do you want me to reduce back to decimal 7?
That's right.
1611 knot crowding, then trial spacing that we would require. Decent reduced speed to Mark decimal 76.
Tony's paid him off.
So reducing the 7.6.
Tony's paid.
He's 7.6 there. You go backwards in a minute.
You said bribery doesn't work.
You go backwards in a minute.
Russell's going to make sure he's out ahead of us and Darwin.
He's just going to do a touch and go.
Yeah. Refuel mid-air.
Yeah, fly direct AD. Or track direct.
Do you feel victimised?
Yeah,
there,
sorry,
Ross?
Really.
Too funny.
So is that Ross there? Like
Could be, yeah. 4,000.
directly above us?
Yeah, 4,000.
It's 380 probably, above
Yeah,
it.
yeah, would be.
Pull out the overhead, you can probably look up and see.
He probably dropped something on us.
Probably drop a pen on us. Or a throttle quadrant.
Yeah, more likely that.
Yeah, check your 6 o'clock high.
Why is it bending? That's okay.
Probably.
Yeah, with that specialising sugar.
Yeah. Cops are tops.
And we are cops are top.
Ahoy there!
Yeah.
Cops are top.
There'd be an empty bourbon bottle hit this windscreen. There's your body. Yeah. Thankfully, disaster was averted because the bottle was only travelling 0.7. Had it been going any faster, would have done some damage.
Ah dear. Well, almost finished our oceanic crossing of the Gulf of Carpentaria.
Oh yeah. I'm surprised Karen hasn't been flogging duty-free shit again.
Yeah.
She makes people think you're changing countries.
Always flogging her shit. Hocking her wares.
Yeah. She makes all the stuff herself in the garage.
Does she?
Yeah.
Very resourceful. I'm just imagining earrings with cockroaches hanging off them.
Yeah.
I've known people in the past that have made stuff in garages. But the shades are down and they don't want anyone to know.
Yeah, and the electricity bill's particularly high. Yeah.
She can hand draw like a Lacoste crocodile, you know.
Really?
Yeah.
That comes in handy. Yeah.
Just gets plain white t-shirts. She's just got red and green text. Just draws them on.
Huh. Imagine what she could do if a 3D printer crashed through our windscreen.
At least on the way through, it could print you another one.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good point.
Yeah.
Make your own 3D printer.
Yeah, would you, before you
print your own printer.
Mm.
Yeah, I bet no one's tried that. Well, probably not no one.
Ross, why don't you give that a go?
I think he already has. I think he just printed the later model.
Ah, yeah.
I was going to say, can you get it to print a newer model?
Yeah, yes,
Keep
exactly.
updating with a redraw.
Yeah.
Christian Center, good afternoon. Top end 161 information Alpha. Repeat, see you back.
Hey, Ramel, you're driving there?
Sorry, calling.
Oh, you're out there.
Top end
I was just going to say,
Top Air
you
161,
changed that
Brisbane
front
Center, hello.
screen to like the
Top
flyby.
end 161 for cleared the Cairns to departure squawk
Yeah, like that
7225
screen.
and we're at Bay 20.
Just while we're in the cruise.
Yeah.
And 161.
Right.
Yeah.
We can see ourselves. We can see ourselves in a whole new light.
Velo Santo was asking that before, but you were out of the room and I couldn't remember how to do it, so...
Yeah, right. But there's an idea, isn't
Yeah.
it? Because, this, as interesting as the horizon is.
We just put a new one in.
Yeah, just drop a new one. And actually, we could do a special guest star. We could put Ross's...
Yeah, let's find Ross.
Yeah. We could put Ross up there if you want.
Okay.
Alright, Ross, we're coming looking for you.
Yeah, that's a good idea, eh?
Yeah.
We could put some special guest stars up. Hey, I just had an idea. See, some of these air traffic controllers actually stream their controlling.
Ah.
So we could do that. We could do that with,
That's Ross.
Hey, Ross.
Hey, Ross.
Hey, mate.
Ross, yeah.
Hang on. He's shaking his fist.
Is that a rocket launcher he's got hanging out the window?
Yeah, it looks like So what's his call sign? QF?
1611. Isn't it? 1611?
Hang on, listen, I might be a bit behind, but why is he flying so slow?
Ouch.
I don't know how that hurt. I heard that one. And I think his flag's around the wrong way.
It is.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah. But that's our fault, isn't it? Not his. 'Cause that's your scenery.
No.
Huh? You wouldn't have his plane loaded in your...
Well, why is his flag around the wrong way? That's a normal Qantas livery, isn't it? It's not like anything special.
You mustn't have paid enough for it.
I don't know.
Sloppy. Someone got sloppy.
Is that his tail number? Can you read it?
No, I can't read.
Can you zoom in a bit, Ramel? What? VZL. But certainly that flag's around the wrong way, eh?
Yeah.
Well, if you're turning round the other way, you're getting 180 degrees.
We're calling in to see E.T. for some fishing up ahead. I don't get that.
Well, because we want to have a look at the other side of his plane, so he can turn around.
Calling
and
in
do it.
to see E.T.
I don't get it.
Not 100% sure what you're talking about, Ross.
Stations Brisbane Centre. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
It's still not open. I told them to keep it shut all weekend. Calling in to see E.T. Well, that's that Andrew Ettinghausen, isn't it? They call him E.T., don't they?
Ah, okay.
So maybe he does a fishing show or some shit now, I don't know. See, our flag's the right way.
Yeah.
And we're going much faster.
Well, that's because we made it ourselves.
Well, maybe it's the additional speed that just blew the little back to the other side.
Yeah.
Yeah, if he was going faster,
It'd blow around, yeah.
No, it will. It's because we paid top dollar for that livery.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. $30 more.
So where can you get a proper livery like that?
You can't.
Oh,
You can, but you have to go to Ramel's cheap livery service.
yes.
Liveriersrus.com /Ramel. No, with the, what do they call it? Like the discount code.
Yeah. Ah, that looks cool.
So does Andrew Eddinghausen do a fishing show or something? Is that what we...
Yes, he does.
Ah, right, okay.
There's a nice map there on the edges.
Yeah, and they're the right way around and everything.
I know.
Get what you pay for.
You know. I always...
Where does they get what you pay for? I did the first time. Yeah, we did the first time. You get what you complain about. So yes, that's all very good. That's all very good, but I don't recognise the country or the flag.
Hey, what's up? Traffic! Traffic!
Hello, Rubber Pig.
Rubber Pig, hello!
Hello! We're just watching ourselves flying here.
What Ramel's going to have to do now is paint a mirror on the side of it. So
Ooh.
when we do this,
Yeah. Just try coding that. Ah, there's some land.
Let it breathe. Take it easy. I can't talk about it, it's fine. I'll show you.
We're flying to Darwin. Just out of Cairns.
Quad 611 for further sequencing, slow mark decimal 75.
that's us. Starting to drink some.
Nothing's.
Top end 161, progressive pushback to start.
Top end 20, position 161, push through.
Very unusual.
161.
Quad 611, Brizzy Center.
1611.
Quad 611 for further sequencing, slow mark decimal 75.
What else is done?
Reducing 75.
75.
1611.
How did you let it pass? He's already above.
Nah, because Tony paid him off.
Ah, okay.
Tony said, don't let Ross pass us. Under any circumstances.
Only time I feel to keep over here.
You just put some flaps, Ross. Just put some flaps. Maybe put your gear down.
It's going to cause chaos in Darwin. Oh, well, that's right.
Yeah, we don't mind. We're not complaining.
Ah,
Here we get booted again. Another copyright warning.
Another copyright. Here we go. Here we go. Copyright.
We're not complaining, William. You're doing great.
Well, then maybe we need to be rewording things like streamer. You think you were a streamer?
Yeah. Hey.
Corner 6019, contact Brisbane Center 133 decimal 2, g'day.
173 decimal 2, corner 6019.
That wasn't a minute.
Hey, there you go, mate. Oh, working me arse off.
I'm good.
Stations Cairns, terminal information Bravo now, current changes, temperature 25, current 1016, terminal information Bravo Cairns.
Oh, it's cold out there, eh?
Oh yeah.
Woo!
Stations Darwin information Bravo now, current wind 110 degrees, 13 knots, temperature 28, Darwin terminal information Bravo.
Hi, here you go. He'll put you in a hold, Ross.
It's all happening here.
Where are we?
We are on our way to Darwin. So what we've done this morning, we left from Sydney, we've flown to Brisbane, flown from Brisbane to Cairns, and this leg now is out of Cairns into Darwin.
Yeah, right. Oh, good.
Then for the rest of today, we go from Darwin to Alice Springs, and then Alice Springs to Perth.
I've never been to any of those places, so...
Oh, there you go. You're in luck.
Easy holiday.
It's not much of a holiday, really, because this is it. It's almost academic where the bloody thing is.
Have you, did you get all this stuff bit by bit by bit, or you can kind of get this whole kit?
I got this bit by bit, really. It's a long process the way I've done it, but it's cheaper the way I've done it.
Yeah, right.
You know, so there are commercially available things like this that you can just go and pay gazillion dollars for and have it delivered. But this really, I sort of constructed most of what we're sitting in, or built, physically built.
Yeah.
And things like that, all that main panel, that's commercially available simulator toy, you know?
Yeah.
Like a facsimile of the real thing.
Yeah.
Whereas, like the throttles here, and the yokes, and the rudder pedals down the bottom there, and some of these bits and pieces are out of a real plane.
Yeah, cool.
Like, you know, sort of like from a wrecking yard type deal. You know, the overheads and stuff, again, are sort of commercially available facsimiles of the real thing.
That's top end 161.
Yeah, so, but it has evolved. Like,
Top end 161, taxi out of Point Bravo 2, runway 15, report ready.
made out of, you know, MDF
Taxi
tippers,
Point Bravo 2,
you know, squares cut out,
Yeah,
a piece of paper stuck on it.
Yeah.
You know, like, so it has evolved, but it, you know, it's evolved over about 10 years.
Wow.
It's evolved into like being really stupid now. Yeah. Yeah, it's like that fine line between like insane and you know, insane and genius.
Can I take a peek at the setup?
No way. For a donation.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
No, of course you can. Yeah. Pick away. Tell someone you're about to hijack a plane. Yeah, come on, Claude. What's this Tony's the event boss? How does that work? That's Tony the event boss. How does that work? Oh, they're bloody lucky. They're just tagging along. And team manager now. Yes, William. William is device. Yeah, that's right, yeah. What are we on about? Team manager. I'm more like fucking team mascot. I like one of those people dressed as a bear running on the end of the side.
Pretty accurate.
Yeah. My card. Tony, crisis manager. Crisis creator and manager.
Instigator and manager.
Yeah. have crisis for travel.
That's sounded
Yeah,
like
it is.
my 6-1 approaching Bravo 2.
Fun never stops. I can't sit here and look at that. Okay, up and down the sideline.
161, sign heading left 030, runway 15, cleared for takeoff.
After takeoff, left 030, runway 15, clear takeoff. Top inlet 61.
Southern Air 20, contact Brisbane Centre 133 decimal 2, g'day.
133 decimal 2 for Sunday 20.
A what? What?
So it's 15 now there. It's getting colder.
Where?
Cough.
Ah, yeah, that's code for coughs.
Yeah.
It's about 3 degrees here now.
It's got cold here. Really well. You're going to need a pencil. You've been rolling on the floor that much.
It's got that.
It's fallen off.
It's off. You might need Look, he's got a 3D printer. Just print a new one.
Hey?
Look, he's got a 3D printer. You just print a new one.
It's a new crap.
Yeah.
No, because he laughed his ass off.
And the beauty of the real advantage is only going to be 60% of the song of the old one.
That was good. That was very good.
That's okay, you can print a new one now.
It's funny. 60%.
They're having way too much fun here, I think. He's just gone wah and given up. What are you talking about?
Well, fuck you guys. Fuck you guys.
Prison 7, 1, we'll be coming through 3,465.
Wrong, we got question.
Oh, by the way, Russ is at 0.75 now. Russ is at 0.75 now. By the way.
Turn left 320 and repeat the altitude.
You're going to make you pull the reverse. Sorry,
300. All 300, top end.
I can't believe to put him in a hold.
Deary mate. This feels like we're half a day into this and it feels like fucking Wednesday on OzFlight. You've done 3 flights. I feel
Copy,
and 161, your position 55 miles to the east of Carver. Resume my nav track route to Carver.
Copy track route to Carver, plan routes until bed west.
You're going to have to work out a photo opportunity with Steve here, I reckon. Don't know how I'm going to wangle that, but...
What have you got in mind?
Oh,
well, 16,
I mean, he's fine.
you can make a speed
Yeah,
on
but
up
have you got any
Mustang or
ideas for some photos?
Don't know. I don't know if we... What I think I should do is grab his phone and maybe go live on Facebook with his phone, from his phone, show the whole outfit.
0361, contact Brisbane, Centre 133 days or 2, good afternoon.
There, you know? Something like that. Yeah, it's worth it. Make it worth the while for people to stick on the trip, you know? Yeah, I'll have a chat to him in a minute about that.
Observations, Brisbane Centre closing up in about 4 or 6 minutes. Singapore 298.
Probably because we're leaving his airspace. Probably because we're leaving his airspace.
Probably is.
Yeah, probably.
You're going like Darwin approaches.
Yeah, look. Good old William.
Yeah, that's money well spent.
Yeah, that's
He's going to hold us by the hand right through that FIR, and then it's going to go bing. The next one, Darwin approaches online.
Yep. Exactly. That's what he'll do. It's all who you know, isn't it?
There you go. I will hop on especially later in a few hours.
Thanks, William.
You're awesome, William. Thank you.
Taking good care of us. Keeping that riffraff off our back. He's a muscle man, isn't he? He's like a muscle man, hired muscle.
Yeah, exactly.
Just keeping the riffraff off.
Yeah, don't try and fly over the top of us, or we'll get the boys onto you.
556, time has come to an end for now. Talk to you later. Contact Brisbane Centre 133.2, good day.
Good man. Talk to you later. Thanks, William. 133.2, Golf Romeo 516. Awesome, eh?
Yeah. Thanks, William.
Brisbane Centre, g'day, Golf Romeo 516 with you, flight level 340.
Golf Romeo 516, Brisbane Centre, g'day.
So when William now hands him off, but when, when they sort of hand the planes off, I don't know what the conversation will be, You can only guess, can't you?
Yeah.
You'd be like no greater than 0.74. The new guy will go, what's the deal here? Like, why have you got this guy?
Yeah.
Just don't worry about it. Looks like a
Brisbane Centre, Connor 16, 11,
plain brown envelope across the table. Just don't worry about it.
16, 11, Brisbane Centre, g'day.
Is this 5 of us here, Ross? Grant, Dave.
Sorry?
Oh, just Ross was asking who else is here. So that's it. Just,
Anyone else in team not there? Well, anyone else in team?
Brent. Maybe Brent, if...
No, everyone that's here is everyone that's in the team is here.
Except for Ross. And Miles. And...
Yeah, I mean, it goes on. I mean...
It's easier to say who is here.
It'd be easier to say who is here than who's not here.
Yeah.
I'll give you
New Zealand.
I give you 30 people that aren't.
Yeah. Yeah.
Easy.
Or America.
So here's Dave, Grant, Tony, and me and Ramel.
Yeah, why is
And
it three
Tony.
Tonys?
You're 3 times the
What about-
man.
The very last.
Multiple, like a Sybil now, am I? So, what do you think I'll do? I might ask Sam if he'll do the honours and film.
Mm.
Put myself back in, put my ass back in this seat, you know?
Mm.
And then you can sort of go zoom around here, yeah, we just flying. And then, zoom around the cockpit, just go out there and then Steve can do his bit, you know?
Yeah.
Might just go and plant that seed, eh?
Alright.
See, because I've thought about putting a ramp in for the odd occasion that Steve would come here.
Yeah.
But the ramp would have to go to about the garage door to be the right pocket. They'd be more in constructing the ramp than it was in the sim.
Yeah. JR. Just a couple in Sydney. What's that mean?
Bruno and Miles.
Ah, yeah. ¿Y JR? Ah, sí. Sí, claro. Sí.
Igualito.
Sí. ¿Y eres
De
Tito?
verdad que como Miguelito se porta bien. Miguelito. Las tortillas no son muy buenas, pero...
Una tortilla.
¿Verdad que yo me quiero devolver al pueblo?
De puta madre, ¿eh?
De puta madre. You can see top of the set now.
Woohoo!
So I guess you just crossed the water by now, yes?
Yes.
Water's just behind. Mackie. This is what's happening.
Yeah, now we can say, see you in the NT. See you in the NT.
Ooh, the NT.
Yeah, get it?
Yeah.
See you in the NT. The Northern Territory.
120 start press available.
Thunder 20 ready.
Thunder 20 start clearance is the Big Poo 6 Alpha arrival, runway 11. When ready, descent by level 250.
Big Poo Alpha arrival.
Big Poo 6 Alpha arrival for runway 11.
Runway 11.
Advise I'll descend to flight level 250. Sunday 20.
Might write that down. Because I might be my own FO.
Yeah, that's right.
Most likely I'll be my own FO.
Well, that's alright. It's a good practice. So,
Yeah,
single pilot operation.
yeah.
You know what happens on the other side, what you should be doing.
Yeah.
It's just another program.
Yeah.
Course 102, contact Darwin Tower 133.1. Have a good day.
133.1 from Sunday 20.
Top of the set nearby.
Then you guys can do your touch and feel in there as well.
Yeah.
Touchy feely.
Yeah.
Several
Well, you know,
touch go, touch go, touch go, touch go, pop, 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 pop.
Firmware lets you do that many touch and feels. Go for it.
Oh yeah, touch and feel. Well, we're not going to do the touch and go, we're going to do the touch and feel. Because we went to a Catholic school. Oh, I should be shot. I'm going to hell, that's for sure.
Oh, we'll see you there. Ah, we're gonna party hard, dude. I heard Lucy's a party guy.
Yeah, I heard he's a party guy.
It's a party animal.
Ah, yeah? What's that? A new follower. Legit.
Legit.
Welcome. We're in a very, very exciting cruise sector of our flight. Huh? Yeah.
Brooklyn Sarah Qantas 6019, leaving flight level 380, sending 25.
Max.
Buenos días. Bienvenido. Eres... rueda. Rueda.
Chico, por favor.
¿No? No, ah, ok. Ah, bueno. Yo no sabía.
Available.
No, vale, tú eres una abusadora.
I need a copy using 361. 365, Star Cairns is the Big Poo 6 Alpha arrival, runway 11. Ready, descent flight level 250.
I'll just go to the toilet and I'll be right back.
Alright.
Vig 6 Alpha, runway 11, immediately descending flight level 250.
I'll be right back.
Using 361.
Now go and get some more entertaining shit than Matt. You and Matt and Julia. Let's just look at the map.
I just want to tell you both of that before camera.
A mí me capelote que snack.
Ok. Hay pancecito y galletica con queso.
Con galletica y vaina. ¿Quieres ponquecito?
No.
Una galletica con vaina.
No, actually, I'm just gonna wait. I just... Yeah, no, I'm okay, thanks.
Yo voy por una galletica. Ahorita ven.
¿Qué?
Ahorita ven.
Okay.
Righto, I'm really back.
For real?
Yeah.
Because we'll probably get our star clearance any minute, but it will be the Vegpoo 6 Alpha arrival, runway 11. But they haven't actually given it to us yet.
No. So what's it going to be? That vegan?
Yeah.
That one?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Cool. Thank you. So it's hard being, socialite and everything.
Oh, at first, yeah.
Jeff is upset.
Tell him to come down and say hello. Hard being tour manager as well, you know.
Yes.
You can organise the crowd as well.
It is, and a sensitive day.
Yeah.
Rather a sensitive day too.
Yeah, oh look, it's been a bloody beauty. Ripper of a day. One of these days we could write a book about today. Yeah, Nick. So, funny, the first officer comes back, the second officer's fucked off.
Yeah. Oh, he's gone to get food. He'll be back.
About me.
Yeah, absolutely. Or just saying, I finally come back and you disappear.
I just went for better tickets now.
Yeah, good.
No, it's okay. I'll have mine later.
New 361, track direct, Big Poo. That's Victor Echo Golf Papa uniform.
Yeah, no, we haven't seen that,
Direct Big
we haven't seen that donate screen for a while.
That's the guy in front of us. That's the guy in front of us just got track direct up.
Vegpoo. Vegpoo. Funny, I always used to think that, you know, if you just went track direct there, how much, you know, time and distance and everything you save, but it's deceiving. It's deceiving how little difference that actually makes.
Is that because the world's round and not flat?
Descent from 130.
We just...
Don't start getting the world is round bullshit with me.
Oh, you're just not ready for that conversation, are you?
Charlie's now current. Wind 130 degrees, 11 knots. Temperature 29er, QNH 1015.
Ooh, 29 degrees.
Try to tell me the world is round. I'm going to throw myself off the edge. Fair dinkum. As soon as I find it.
Is that why you built this thing? Looking for the edge?
Yeah. Always wanted to live on the edge and can't find it.
There it is.
It's over here somewhere.
It's in the edge all the way around.
We're having a flat Earth discussion.
But I mean, what is... How could you actually think that there are people at fair dinkum think that?
Yeah.
That's terrifying, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, some people might be watching right now who think that.
But the photographs they have...
I think some people might be...
I picked the wrong week to quit drinking.
So where we're at, is he? Yeah, like this, yeah. Picked the wrong day. Picked the wrong week. Exactly. Picked the wrong week to stop thinking the world was round.
Yeah. I don't understand, and I sort of have had seen if there's a summary of what they actually believe.
Yeah,
but it's all like you need to watch this 5-hour. Yeah, it's like you need to watch this 5-hour documentary to find out why. I'm like, well,
why do I? Can't you just
can you give me the
like 30 words or less?
No, they can't. They have to.
And what is flat? Like it's got to have 3 dimensions, hasn't it? So it's got to be like a book, hasn't it? So what's on the other side?
Maybe we're on the other side.
You know what I mean? And what's on the other 4 sides? If it's flat, what shape is it?
You know what? This creates more questions
than answers. We'll be back after the break. We'll be back after the break with even more fucking stupid questions. So if it's flat, it must have like is it a flat triangle or a flat circle or a flat square?
Is it a flat circle? So the Earth really is round.
QNH 1015.
It's like it's just deflated. It's like a beach ball.
Yeah, but what if the Earth is a flat circle?
Yeah, so it is
really
round.
It is round.
It could be. It could be flat but round at the same time.
Yeah.
Everyone's fucking That's it. That's it. It's like a coaster.
Yeah.
But what's on the edge? Yeah, at the other side.
At the other side. Yeah. And how come no one's gone through? And what happens if you do?
Oh, gee, I just had no idea.
So many questions.
They say, like, if you dig a hole, you end up in China.
Yeah, they used
to.
Well,
so what are you saying? China's on the...
We used to say it from the American continent, but...
No, they say it here too, because
We say it here too. I think if you dig a hole from here, you end up in fucking UK or something. You don't end up in China.
Nah.
We've seen us up there, Tuesday, that's at the flight level 250.
Well, that's right.
Theory. So
But I just had a huge money-making idea.
we are all very poorly paid actors.
Rexy said, but Australia doesn't even exist.
Oh, well, we're in deep shit.
We're all paid actors that forgot we were supposed to be paid.
Yeah, I was going to say, we're all paid actors that just want money. But Australia doesn't even exist. Oh, well, that's a relief. That's a relief. It's almost tax time. Well,
Glad you brought that up.
Well, I won't worry about that shit anymore. Hey, how you going? Come on in. Yeah, of course we are. That's why you want to come in. Which camera do you want to stay on?
I want to be on.
That one. That one.
I'm rich.
It's approach 134
You're not going to be well done. Look, there. See how those adoring fans?
There.
Yeah, there's camera there.
How many people are on it? Oh, about 25,000?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Down a bit since you walked in, but yeah. Look, someone just said that Australia doesn't even exist.
What?
130.
You got anything to say about that? What? They're lame. How could Australia not exist? Where would we be if it didn't?
But Australia does not exist.
How does that work? Hang on, are you there yet?
Did you hear that rumour?
Yeah, that's the back of your head there.
Did you hear the rumour that went around like last year about people in Canada?
No.
Really?
Oh, is that a thing?
Yeah, people thought that Canada was
Oh, I don't remember hearing that one.
How are you?
Maybe whoever wrote this is confused between Australia and Canada.
Hey,
Good, how are you?
Yeah, good. Yeah, good. Yourself?
Yeah, great.
Where are we at?
Not far from Darwin.
Not far from Darwin.
Yeah. Where are you guys?
Nice weather up there.
Yeah, 29 degrees apparently.
Yeah.
Where are you guys flying from? Cairns. Hmm.
516 dark clearance available.
Ooh, that'll be us. Yeah, go ahead. 516, ready to copy.
516 dark clearance is the VEG26 Alpha arrival, runway 11. When ready, descent flight level 250.
Can't say this without laughing. The VEG 6 Alpha arrival, runway 11, and when ready, flight level 516. No, I don't think it's there, and don't you try. No one's got to Julius thing.
I'm not scared of spiders.
Well, 16,
Plus, I
11
put it
ready.
back in there last time, probably.
1611 start clearance is the VEG26 Alpha arrival, runway 11. When ready, descent flight level 250.
These pilot news.
The big power 6 Alpha arrival, runway 11, when ready, 250, Qantas 16.
Yeah, exactly. Someone on the feed trying to say that I was like the boss and that, you know, earlier on. Sort of going, you got
We set them straight.
Yeah, 100%. Can't handle the responsibilities of my
To what? What did you say?
Yeah, I've flown over Ayers Rock.
Not
well,
yet.
you want to be watching a little later on today.
Yeah. You're going to do Darwin to Adelaide.
Well, what we're doing today, we're going here to Darwin to Alice Springs.
Yeah.
Right, but Alice Springs is about 100 and something miles from Ayers Rock.
Right.
And there's an airport at Ayers Rock.
Yeah.
But we're not stopping
Yallara,
there.
or what is it, Yallara?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do, we're going to do a touch and go at Ayers Rock.
It's sort of like that.
So
Yeah,
you
they
come
take that
down,
and
you
then
land,
they
you
modify
put
it a
your
little
wheels down,
bit, but yeah,
and you take off
basically,
again, you keep going. No brakes, no nothing, just land, take off.
Yeah.
So we're going to do that at Ayers Rock and then a full stop landing at Alice Springs.
Yeah.
And I think that's it for today.
No, we go to Perth tonight.
Do we really?
Pretty sure. Where's your...
Well, we might.
Yeah, because otherwise we finish at 5 o'clock.
Yeah, that's right.
2020, defend 9,000.
I always had it in my head that we're stopping at Alice Springs tonight.
Send 9,000 for...
You got a lot of things in your head that didn't pan out.
Wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alice...
You use the W word.
I just said they didn't pan out.
Wrong's fine.
So you guys are flying? Yeah, we're gonna. Tony and I will hop out after this one, after we arrive in Darwin, and then the two others will get in and do Darwin to Alice Springs.
Yeah, so Grant out there and Ramel back here.
Yeah.
So Ramel will be in this seat where I am now, and Grant out there will be where Julia is there for that next flight. And that's the one where we're going to do this bounce probably 4 or 5 times at Ayers Rock, and then take off again, and then try and find their way to Alice Springs and stop. And then, because I'm wrong, we're then going to take off again out of Alice Springs and fly to Perth today, all today, and then tomorrow we've got the rest of the country to do. Good?
Yeah. So we got basically everywhere. You'll be joining our team soon, eh?
I was thinking, or maybe November if you...
1020, contact Darwin approach now, 13.
Yeah, I remember the stream.
Oh, 134.
It was great.
20.
And at the time, that's Dave. That guy out there, that's Dave. That's the famous Dave. Because I said to her, oh, your hand find this better than my mate Dave. And she's always dined out on this flying better than Dave.
Yeah. I reckon you...
Go and tell him.
I reckon you'll be ready for the team.
Yes, my hand's flying better than you.
A week off school?
Yeah, you'd probably learn more here in a week than you would in 2 years at school anyway.
Yeah, it's a life skill, flying a plane. It's a very important life skill.
Yeah, especially if you plan on stealing one later.
Yeah, you never know, after the pandemic.
After the apocalyptic. Oh, no, it doesn't. No, everything's lovely.
We're going down now.
After everyone realises that the Earth really is flat.
We just reached our top of descent.
This is the sector we're on, isn't it?
Yep.
I believe so.
Sydney Golf 516, leaving flight level 340 for flight level 250.
Around 516.
You're all over it already. Yeah, you'll be ready.
Do you think you could fly to weird places in the world?
Yeah, fly anywhere you want.
How hard can it be? Up, down, left, right.
I've seen these
Questions?
weird videos on YouTube.
Any questions?
No. I've seen these weird videos on YouTube of weird places in Google Maps.
Yeah.
And there's this bird eye view.
It's around 1 descent for level 130.
In this random place in the world.
Flight level 130, making
So there's this massive creepy pink bunny, cartoon pink bunny laying on the ground somewhere out in the middle of nowhere, and it's actually been knitted by this art and craft club, and they've left it there, and it's
There you go. Birth tonight, yes. Thanks, William. Lucky you know what's going on, because obviously the guy, the boss of the thing doesn't know what's going on.
maybe
We're just toasting my mother.
Thank you. Yeah, well, some things...
Timing's everything.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers, Joan.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Take care. Fly, be free. Just got to bump the viewership up. Wake, Golf Romeo 516, wake on descent.
Just missed it.
I heard.
You heard.
I heard. Yes, cheers. Tony can do 2 things at once. You can talk and sorry.
I'm doing 3.
Yeah.
You finished.
There you go.
Okay. So how many people are on the live stream?
Honestly, it has gone up since you've come in.
Has it?
Yeah, she's good. She's good for the live stream. It's up to 11.
What are you doing on Monday?
School.
Daryl, shut up, Tony. Don't go there.
We're already at 25. That was quick.
This is all we need. Go over the glass of champagne on this seat, the Darwin. Here we go. We got a Darwin stubby of champagne. Ever tell you my Darwin stubby story?
No.
I have an appropriate story for a lot of different situations, eh?
Yeah.
When I was about, I don't know, probably about 18, probably 18 or 19 years old, one of my brothers,
Here's you want 361
one of my brothers,
9000. Darwin QNH1015.
went on like the quintessential trip around, the camping trip around Australia. It's 30, 40 years ago.
From there 516 descent flight level 130.
That's flight level 130 for Golf Romeo 516. And the thing was, back in the day, they had a thing called a Darwin stubby. And a stubby of beer was like smaller than a can.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I know what you mean.
Yeah,
like
a normal
mini stubby thing.
Yeah. That was a normal stubby.
Ah, okay.
Right, it was about 200 mil or something or less,
Yeah.
And that was what a stubby was. But in Darwin, because they're big drinkers, they had this thing called a Darwin stubby. And it's a 2 litre stubby. Like it's that big, But the top comes to like a normal little stubby twist top thing, but you can barely pick it up with one hand, right?
As if they didn't have enough problems up here as it is.
Anyway. So my brother goes off on this trip.
You didn't put this in yet, did you?
No.
No. Okay. Yeah, listening.
So my brother goes off on this camping trip with his then girlfriend, I think. I don't think they were married at the time. But and they're away for months, right? So they head up north, and at some point in this travelling, they're in Darwin, and he buys one of these Darwin stubby things and wraps it in a beach towel, and puts it in a pillowcase and wraps it up in another towel, and puts that bottle into like a bag, like just an old Airways bag thing. Stows it away in the bottom of the bloody camper trailer thing.
516 descent 9000. Darwin QNH 1015.
Descent 9000, QNH 1015, Golf Romeo 516. And so, they continue on from Darwin, across the top end, all through Broome, right around Western Australia, do the whole trip back across the Nullarbor, all the back through South Australia, Victoria, blah, blah. They're away for months.
Yeah.
And when they get home, like they get home, the car, the trailer, covered in red dust, blah, blah, blah. He's grown a beard, she's grown a beard, like a really big quintessential camping trip. And I'm helping them unpack the car when they get home.
Yeah.
And I just grab this bag out of the thing and drop it on the road and goes bang.
Thanks for nothing, Tony. Thanks for nothing.
I just wanted the world to swallow me up. I didn't realise what was going on, but it clearly was glass breaking. And just went, the road got wet and this thing just stuffed.
And they go with a straw.
Unreal.
Terrible.
So years later, and this, fast forward now to like, Jenny and I did that trip on the GAN.
Yeah.
And we get to Darwin, and we're sitting in Darwin Airport, we're going to get a plane back to Sydney.
Yeah.
And what do you think they sell at the fucking airport? So I bought, 35 years later, I bought a brand new Darwin stubby. I bought one for me too.
Yeah.
But I bought 2 Darwin stubbies and brought them home on the plane, and proudly presented this to my brother. Like 35 years later, said, here's a stubby I broke, Now I can sleep.
Confirm now 516, contact Darwin approach now, 134.1. Have a good day.
Cheers, mate. Thank you very much. Going to 134.1, 516. Okay.
I don't know. I'm not sure which how to choose the runway.
Okay. Well, it was runway 11, but I think I'd be doing the RNAV approach.
Yeah, there's a few of them.
Yes.
You know how much fuel you want?
Hang on.
Enough to get there. Would be nice. It'd be a good start.
What have we got?
I give a calculation.
What are the choices? There's no ILS for 11?
No.
Bugger. I always hate that.
So about half an hour still.
I think, what's that, 2 or 5? 3 or 5. I usually go for the Zulu one if there's one. I know it sounds funny, but
there we
you
go.
Go that. That's just,
Did that pick it up?
yeah,
it did.
It just, this thing gets a bit sluggish. Discontinuity. So now go to your legs page. Drop in. Yeah, Vegpoo. Vegpoo. What a name. What a name. That's it. Execute that. Laughing. So now you've got a clear. It's pretty clear what you've got to do now.
Still got another discontinuity.
Okay, we'll drop that up in. Yeah, as I say, it takes. Give it a second. It's a bit slow. So it's very much now like just a downwind leg, and a base leg, and in.
Are we supposed to be there?
We should be descending. Should be descending, shouldn't we? And we're not.
Well, this has still got us at 12.
At Vegpoo.
So we're still alright. We're still a little bit below profile.
Yeah, but okay. Look, see, it's catching up. You get what I mean by catching up? See, that number's getting smaller.
Yeah.
So that's going to come down.
Yeah.
We'll be back on the profile, hopefully.
Yeah. But we're alright. We're lower than we should be, right?
We're currently lower than we should be.
Should be, yeah. What does that do, Tony? Jess is asking.
It doesn't do anything. Just goes around like that. Just goes round and around like that.
And it doesn't do it.
No.
Whoops.
Whoa.
Do that again.
That was the quintessential what is this button doing? Oh, that's the ejector. That's the ejector seat.
That's the spider button.
No, don't worry. She knows the spider button.
The red one. I'm next to the emergency seat.
She absolutely knows. She knows the spider button. Don't worry.
Darwin approach, Qantas 1611 with you, passing 219 for 9,000.
Who's flying to Perth?
Me and Dave.
Qantas 1619, contact Tower 1 at 23.1 g'day. 133.1 or Qantas 6019, cheers. Qantas 1611, Darwin approach g'day, descend via the start of 6,000.
Dave's
Oh, that's awesome. You have to go to Asia.
Descend via the start 6,000, expect the VOR approach, Qantas 1611.
Again, 516, Darwin approach.
Go ahead, 516.
Again, 516, descend via the start of 6,000. Expect VOR approach.
Descend via the star 6,000 and expecting the VOR approach, 516.
Stop at Air 20, cleared VOR, runway 11 approach.
Clear the VOR for 11 approach.
So, I'm guessing. I mean, we've just set that RNAV up.
This one?
Yeah, that's all right.
Oh,
Going Delta Echo,
Go through the
contact
approaches.
Brisbane Center 1, tree decimal 2.
Yeah.
Contact Brisbane 133 decimal 2, double kill Delta Echo Papa, good day.
Leave it.
VOR?
Yeah, well, yeah. Z. I reckon Z.
I like the sound of that.
Yeah, it's like, for me, Z is like 27 red.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just like my default thing to do.
Yeah. I like it though. It's definitive.
Go 3 516, confirm tracking V in the star.
No, we're not. So, yeah, our apologies. We're still on a heading, so we're just going to track up rocks 516.
How did we get onto that?
No, we're on heading select then, just sailing like that. I don't know why or how.
361.
We'll have to watch it on the action replay. There's the airport, by the way.
Line the star 3000, New Zealand 361.
Came a bit close.
You're off centre, Tony.
Oh.
I don't know how that happened.
I've absolutely no idea.
Must have got bumped. Oh well.
Total stitch up. I don't know why we're even on heading, were we?
No, we weren't. It must...
516, also confirmed descending 6,000.
Descending 6,000, 516.
That's why we weren't descending properly too, I guess.
Sorry, I'm just helping you, Julia, if you don't mind.
Absolutely not. Don't mind at all.
Just, really, we've got to be at 6,000. Yeah, kitty, kitty, kitty. We've got to be at 6,000. Yeah, kitty, kitty, kitty. So, if we grab this, pull a little green fan into, put that 6, pull a little green fan into kitty, 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 we'll be back on profile.
Mm-hmm.
You with me?
Mm-hmm.
And really, I don't care if we're supposed to be above 7,000 at approximately, we're over water and stuff anyway, not getting anything, unless it's one of those big Telstra towers or something, like that one.
There, that one.
Flew Sydney to Brisbane this morning at 8:30. Number 7.
So,
Yeah, great. That'd be great if you could join us for the next flight, Grant. That'd be super.
absolutely. Where's that checklist? Starts with continuous. Sorry, Jess. Don't know where our checklist is. I don't care.
Romel's got it probably. Have you got a checklist?
No, it's on the floor.
Corner 1611, Q speed 250 knots or less.
Someone's checking on the floor.
Yeah, corner 1611, sorry, straight again.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it, thank you.
Reduce speed to 40 knots or less.
It's a bit laggy, this button.
40 or less.
Signal signs. Landing lights on. Starts with continuous. Logo light. Bloody logo.
Something at 20, contact tower 1 to correction 133.1, see ya.
133.1, set to yep.
New Zealand 361.
Going back to my progress page.
Okay, do you want any flaps yet?
I was going to ask you that. Is it too soon to put some flaps?
361.
Fire?
New Zealand 361, you can put on a right turn.
Just trying to get that. I'm trying to achieve that by that kitty.
Yeah.
And then we just go back onto that.
Yeah.
I got that type of
Sort of near enough. So we're in approach at the moment, aren't we?
Probably.
You just check for me, and then...
Yeah, you're in approach.
Is there a tower?
1331.
Thanks.
Alright, back to VNAV.
Yeah, I think so. Let's hope it just behaves. It should. So just a little tiny bit high on the profile now.
But he hasn't cleared us lower anyway,
No,
has he?
no, that's right. But it's not a disaster averter. We're just a little bit high, you know.
Golf Romeo 5160, send 4,000 by the star.
You send via the star 4,000, Golf Romeo 516. Yeah, go back to your legs page. Yeah, so wait for it, that's it. Righto.
Should we go flaps 15 before we turn, or
Doesn't really matter. Look,
What would
I
you
always
do?
work backwards from the runway. Yeah, and I sort of work out roughly 10 mile from the runway.
Alright. Okay, so I was thinking as we turn here we go flaps 15 and put the gear down. Would you do that, something like that?
Yeah, that's close enough. That's close enough. Yeah, that, or, you know, somewhere between there and there, even, you know, like, because I always sort of think, configured, like gear down, landing flaps, all that, somewhere under 10 mile out, but not beyond that. Beyond that, sort of too far out, you know?
Yeah. I just like slowing down on that last corner. I like slowing down. I know it's not really your thing, not really your brand.
Oh, no.
It's not very on brand for you.
Oh, look, I slow down like a banshee, don't worry. I have to. Yeah, I have to slow down like an idiot.
Are we nice and slow now?
Yeah, very nice and slow, really.
Oh, you brought all that under control.
Yeah, you're a genius.
No, you did. Thank you.
Oh, did I?
Yeah. You did all that.
Okay, I'm the brainiac. I'm here ready to...
From your 516, City Charge, you go a little bit faster.
Go a bit faster.
We just slowed down nicely.
Yeah.
A-Cloud 516.
So I press this one?
Yeah.
And...
Yeah, go about 190.
It's alright, I'll figure it out.
Yeah, so, see, they're expecting us at 240 knots at this stage.
Yeah.
We were popping our pants about the height before. So, you know what I mean? Like, they're really expecting you to be doing 240 knots, and we're going, oh, that's nice and slow now.
1611, descent 4000.
It's exactly what I used to do in OzFlight, and they used to just hate, because they're expecting everyone to behave like they should, and I just go, oh no, this is pretty scary stuff, I'm going to go slow.
Should we put that back up to 2 maybe?
Nah.
It's alright?
No.
Alright.
No. Trying to save all that wear and tear on me hydraulic pumps.
Fair enough.
Go from your 516, descend 3000, cleared VOR runway 11 approach.
Cleared the VOR 11 approach, and we're descending 3000, 516.
New Zealand 361, contact tower 133.1 here.
133.1.
No, what we need on the feed is we're all counting on you, donate button.
Okay.
Donate only.
Just want to tell
and then back to panic cam.
And departures today, velocity 9105, passing 1400, climbing via SID 5000.
Velocity 9105.
Everything happy,
Yeah, so will we cancel that?
To flight level 180.
Or not yet?
No, not yet. No.
Alright.
Like they are really
velocity
expecting we should be
9105.
doing 220 knots, 240 knots, you know, still. Even if you look at that, that's even telling us we should be doing 200.
Yeah, okay.
So he's kind of going, it's awful slow, you know, like, but we're just being careful. Just the kind of people we are, we're just cautious.
And we go flaps 15?
Not now, because we need the gear down before we go flaps 15.
I thought you go flaps 15 then gear down. Oh, okay.
Watch. Okay, we can.
Gear down.
And down?
Yep, gear down.
I've just learned something. You think I'd already know that, wouldn't you?
I might be. Focus!
Focus! Focus!
Focus!
Thank you. Righto. Gears down, 3 green. There's a runway.
Quarter 1611, descend 3000, cleared VOR runway 11 approach.
3-hour flight. Send 3000, cleared the VOR.
So will that go put that back to the speed?
Quarter 1611, OG speed 180 knots or less.
Oh no, no, we're not
reducing to about 160
that's right. That'll put it back into the hands of this.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Which is going to bring it down to 139 knots, you know.
Yeah. I'm gonna take it in a minute anyway.
Low down to the shit house.
Slow down to the shit house, that's right.
Flaps 30.
From your 516 best speed till 5 miles, contact tower 133.1 here.
Best speed. Best speed to 5 miles and contact tower 133.1516. He still wants you faster.
Alright.
They just do not want you to slow down.
It's alright.
Because you know who is right behind you.
Yeah, I know.
Hey?
I know.
Captain Plod is not exactly plodding.
No.
Build this.
Anyway, that's better we go fast, we get a better view of the runway.
That's right. Yeah, all that. 100%. I have a new favourite figure of about 140 knots. All the way into the ground, don't care what's that. Are you sure?
And am I allowed to descend a little bit more now?
Yeah, I think so. I would have jumped. Yeah, Tower Golf Romeo 516 on approach 11.
Once they say clear for the approach, you pretend you're going to
Golf Romeo 516, Darwin target day. Expect late landing clearance.
Expecting late clearance 516. Yeah, now you want to be getting down and landing. Like really.
New Zealand 361, clear the runway.
Mine.
Yeah,
New
that's
Zealand
exactly.
361 contact ground 121 decimal 8.
There's nothing else you can turn off, it's alright.
1218, New Zealand 361.
Golf Romeo 516, runway 11, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 11, 516.
Just want to tell you both good luck. We're all counting on you.
Thank you.
Yeah, so do I. Especially us. You know, those whites mean we're high. Those white lights.
Yeah.
So you want to see some red ones soon.
Yeah.
Hey Darwin Tower, corner 1611, established on the VOR for 11.
1611, Darwin Tower, good day. Expect late landing clearance if able to reduce to your minimum speed.
Yeah, reduce the minimum speed, expect late landing clearance, corner 1611.
It sounds like Coffs Harbour Dan Murphy's Deliver.
You're Swansea, don't you? I asked them.
No, they do. No.
There you go.
Yeah, don't go too far through it now. That's the trick. Very easy to end up with 4 reds all of a sudden. So landing flaps are set, speed brakes armed, auto brakes armed, gears down, 3 greens, enjoy your landing.
Thank you.
See you on the other side. BT. Ramel, BT.
Yeah.
Awesome. Oh, yes. Look at that.
Excellent.
So proud. That was bloody great. There you go. Now, don't rush taxiing off here, because...
True.
Oh, geez, we've got a flat tyre. Hang on, we'll have to stop here for a minute.
I hope I don't have to backtrack. I hope there's a off-ramp up there.
Backtrack anyway. We can see the whites of his eyes before you turn off onto the taxiway.
Please leave your cell phone switched off until you have left the
Yeah,
aircraft.
yeah, just roll through to the end.
Captain and the entire crew would like to thank
Get up. The poor bloke has been waiting all
Darwin
this
Tower
time.
off, g'day, flight 57, holding short runway 11, ready for departure.
pleasant remaining day.
APU's going on.
Golf Romeo 516, welcome to Darwin, contact ground 121 decimal 8.
Go to ground 121 decimal 8, Golf Romeo 516.
Thanks, Dave.
Corner 1611, runway 11, clear to land.
Darwin ground, Golf Romeo 516, just clear of the active.
Confirm your 516 Darwin ground, good day, welcome to Darwin, taxi Bravo 2 to the bay.
Bravo 2 to the bay, thanks for your help, 516. That was awesome.
Thank you. Could have done it without you.
I get it right.
It was awesome. They've made a mistake with this airport. They tried to save money on that.
It's okay.
On that bit of time.
It's okay. You don't have to. I'm a big girl.
I'm sure last time I think they moved it.
Nah, I'm a big girl. I can take it.
No, it was good. It really was great. Really was great. Beautiful landing. We can't help where they put their fucking tar. Totally out of our control. So, after landing checklist. Yeah, wipe sweat from brow.
Check.
Done, check. Check commode.
I don't think we put them on.
Check
Or
commode.
did you turn them off?
No, I turned them off.
okay.
Yeah. No, he's done everything.
Commode, in a minute.
Yeah, commode full. Check.
No shit.
Yeah, alright, that's down to D10. That's that.
They're all off.
So we want to put we've got the APU running, so we put the generator from the APU now. Yep. That's good. The APU can go off. We don't care anymore. The APU bleed can go off, and now this is all parked. Maybe we do care, because we were running on the APU. I just misled you then.
It's not the first time, it'll be the last.
Correct. So we'll just restart that APU. Just to save time, I thought of get the APU running as we land.
Darwin ground.
And then get to here and turn it off.
How's that checklist going for you, Tony?
Hang on. I know what the problem is.
Ross said Ross has completed his touch and go.
He's getting his clearance.
Yeah, he's requesting pushback. Requesting pushback.
Actually, go to the bay. Well, it's 16 one.
Okay, so do that again. Now that's fixed all that problem I just caused you. What I meant was saying turn the APU bleed off. Is what I was really meant to say. So all that shit's all good. That can go off. The fuel pumps can all go off, and the engines can go. The big ones can go off. That can go. Transponder to standby. You turn everything else off.
Saving your time.
Yeah, such a time saver.
Yeah, sufficiency. And your damper off?
Yep, that off. And that's it. Well done.
Thanks.
Thanks. That was really good. So that's now, that's it. Every landing today has been good. Every one.
I wish I hadn't said that.
Gate shutting down. We'll be back soon.
I think that's Ross.
No, I've got to head off.
Talking about white sweat off brow. There it is. Hey mate, just go.
Well, didn't he use his windscreen to wipe the
Yeah. Big handbrake slide into the fucking
I
terminal.
don't have had the seatbelt signs off.
Oh, well done, Juju. That was great.
Thank you.
Sorry I wasn't here for half the time.
That's alright, you're here for the bit that matters.
Thanks for do it. Sorry.
New Zealand 361 with information Delta requesting IFR clearance.
No.
Not before I drink it.
You can have
Sorry.
New Zealand 361 Darwin ground, clear to Alice Springs via the lack of flight plan route, lack 5 departure, runway 11. Climb via the SID 5000, squawk 2033, departures on 133.2.